Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Alya Afifah. Today I would like to present my analysis of article that I chose about instructional design and strategies in teaching English. So the article title is an instructional design for the teaching of English at SMP Muhammadiyah 1 Kartasura in 2013 to 2014 academic year, a naturalistic study. So in the study, the aim is to analyzing the instructional design for the teaching of English at SMP Muhammadiyah 1 Kartasura in 2013 to 2014 academic year. In the study, the researcher found that there are 9 components of instructional design that is described, namely learning objective, syllabus, roles of instructional material, classroom procedure, classroom technique, teacher roles, learner roles, media, and evaluation model. So the finding that the researcher found in this study is that the first learning objective. After conducting observation, the researcher find that the school has two learning objective of teaching English. So the first one is the general objective. The objective to increase the individual knowledge and character building of the students. The second one is to develop communicative competence in spoken and written form to deal with the development of science and technology in facing the globalization era. And then to make the students can understand, respond, communicate, and interact in simple transactional and interpersonal in their environment. Okay, then the second one is the specific learning objective. For the teaching English, that usually state in the lesson plan as the specific preparation in the instructional or teaching learning activities. And then the second finding is about syllabus. So the syllabus used is notional function syllabus. By this definition that you can see by Wilkins, we can see that it's a way that of organizing lesson based on the ideas and purposes learners want to express in the language they are learning. In language teaching, the syllabus related to communicative language, or as CLT, which focuses on using language for real communication rather than just learning grammar. And then the main characteristic of the syllabus are focusing on the notion and function of language, which emphasize real-life language use for developing communication skills. It's also learner-centered, tailored to learner needs and mirror real-life language behavior. And then the activities are designed to involve authentic language use, while assessments are centered on evaluating learners' ability to use language effectively in their daily life. And then the third finding is about the roles of instructional materials. So the roles of instructional materials are the first one as a resource for presentation materials, and then the second one as a source of actively for learner practice and communicative interaction, and then the third one is as a reference source for learners on grammar, vocabulary, pronunciation, and so on. And then the last one is a resource as a resource of simulation and ideas for classroom activities. And the next finding is about classroom procedure. So the classroom procedure that use are the 5E and the genre-based approach. So let's talk first about the 5E model. So it developed from a study by Atkin and Karplus. It helps students learn step by step. It has 5 phases: engage, explore, explain, elaborate, and evaluate. This model encourages active learning, exploration, critical thinking, and inquiry, pace learning. The paces aren't always done in strict order as they interact and influence each other. This approach helps students construct their own understanding of concepts and ideas. And then the next approach is genre-based approach. So according to Brian, genre-based approach is defined as a framework for language instruction based on example of particular genre. So in English teaching, this approach focuses on various types of text. It can be like descriptive text, procedural text, and so on. It encourages active student participation in learning and provides opportunities to practice language skill in real-life situation. And then the next findings is about teaching technique with differentiating its skill. So differentiating its skill in the classroom means tailoring teaching methods to suit the needs of individual students based on their proficiency level in different skills. So the classroom teaching technique that are used like role plays, games, discussion, oral repetition, reading a passage, skimming and scanning a passage, a brainstorming, discussion of a topic or question. And then the next finding is about teachers' role. So the teachers play multiple roles in the classroom to ensure active learning. They help students learn by making lessons interesting and guiding them. They also manage the class, plan lesson, and check how well students are doing. Teachers encourage students to take charge of their learning and keep them motivated. They plan lessons carefully to make student needs and change their teaching if needed. And then the next one is about learner's role. Here, the learner's role in the classroom is multifaceted too. Learners are responsible for planning their own learning program and taking ownership of their action in the classroom. They also monitor and evaluate their progress to ensure they are meeting their learning goals. Additionally, learners are part of a group and learn through interaction with others. They can also act as tutor, helping their peers and learn and understand new concepts. And the next one is about media. The teacher uses textbook, picture, image, and video that is shown by LCD as a media in the class. And the last one is about evaluation model. So the evaluation model are daily examination, mid-test, and final test. In the daily, mid, and final examination, the form of test can be objective and essay test. So for the conclusion, the study provides valuable insight into the instructional design for teaching English at SMP Muhammadiyah, satu kata surah, and highlighting the importance of various components and technique in fostering effective learning. Alright, that is all from me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.